Hello and welcome. If you're running a dental practice, you know that your team, well, they're everything. It's just as critical as the care you provide. So today, we're going to dive into how a really cool new AI tool can basically act as your own personal HR coach, helping you use proven strategies to build a team that you're proud of and, just as important, a team that wants to stay. Let's see how it works.
So let me ask you this. Does this question hit home? Finding, training, and keeping amazing hygienists, assistants, and front office staff, it's become this huge source of stress, right? It's a bottleneck to growth for practices everywhere. If you're not in your head right now, trust me, you are absolutely not alone. The thing is, what you're feeling isn't just you. It's a real, industry-wide staffing squeeze. The post-pandemic workforce is just different. Competition for talent is fierce, and let's be honest, the old ways of handling HR just aren't cutting it anymore. Let's actually look at the numbers.
And the scale of this thing is staggering. This data right here shows that at any given time, nearly half, 4 out of 10 dental offices are in the exact same boat as you, all searching for the same limited pool of talent. So this isn't just a feeling, it's a statistical reality that's putting a ton of pressure on independent practices.
And all that pressure? Well, it has a direct financial cost. Research is estimating that practices are losing around 11% of their production capacity just because they can't fill their open chairs. That's way more than an inconvenience. It's a significant hit to your bottom line day in and day out.
But what if you had an HR expert on call, 24/7, ready to help you navigate all this? That's the idea we're going to explore right now. So meet the Staffing HR Coach. Now, don't think of this as just another piece of software. It's much more like an AI-powered mentor or maybe an expert consultant. It's really designed to give independent practices access to the same kind of proven, world-class HR strategies that the big DSOs use, but right at your fingertips. And the guidance it gives you isn't just some random guesswork. It's built on a solid foundation of over 1,000 pages of practice management research, more than 50 proven frameworks from experts you've probably heard of, and dozens of real-world dental case studies. What that means is the advice you're getting is evidence-based and battle-tested.
Okay, that all sounds great in theory, but how does it actually help you on, say, a busy Tuesday afternoon when you're just trying to run your practice? Let's get practical and see how this thing solves the real-world headaches you deal with every single day.
Let's start with hiring. So instead of staring at a blank page, you can ask the coach to instantly generate a detailed job description for, say, a dental assistant. Then you can ask it for behavioral interview questions. And these are the good ones, the ones that get candidates to talk about what they did in the past, which is a much better predictor of what they'll do in the future. And finally, it can even build a scorecard to help you compare your applicants objectively.
And here's what that can look like. By generating a simple scorecard like this one, it forces you to be objective. You and your team can score every single candidate on the same criteria, like their technical skills or patient communication. This helps take a lot of the personal bias out of it and really focuses the conversation on what truly matters for that role.
Okay, so you did it. You hired a fantastic new team member. That's awesome. But we all know that the first 90 days are absolutely critical. A disorganized, chaotic onboarding process can make even the most excited new hire feel totally lost, and maybe even ready to leave, undoing all that hard work you just put in.
And this is where the coach helps you build a system for success. You can just ask it to generate a complete 30, 60, 90-day onboarding plan, totally customized for the role. And get this number, it's powerful. Practices with a structured onboarding process see 82% higher new hire retention. This is all about setting your new team member up to win in the long run.
And speaking of success, let's talk about keeping your great people, retention. The HR coach can help you build what we like to call a retention operating system. For instance, it can generate scripts for stay interviews. These are proactive chats to find out what keeps your employees happy and to catch issues before they turn into reasons to leave. It can also suggest frameworks for a peer recognition program or guide you on building a culture of trust.
So, at the end of the day, solving these HR problems isn't just about creating a happier workplace, though that's a great bonus. It's actually a direct path to a healthier, more profitable practice. Just think about the transformation for a second. The before picture might be that constant chaos of high turnover, inconsistent training, and all that valuable knowledge just walking out the door. The after picture, with these systems in place, is a stable, engaged team, smooth onboarding, and crucial knowledge that stays right there within your practice. And you know what? That stability pays off big time. This is from a real case study. A practice was struggling with 40% turnover. Can you imagine? They implemented a systematic retention program. The result? A 15% increase in production because they finally had a stable, fully staffed team to serve their patients. And this is the bottom line, straight from that case study. The owner said the investment they made in their team, in raises, systems, training, it paid for itself through better productivity and happier patients who actually stuck around. Investing in your people really is a direct investment in your business.
Okay, let's bring all this together. Because this isn't just about having good HR. For an independent practice, this is about securing your competitive advantage.
I mean, we all see it, right? The landscape is changing. The percentage of dentist-owned practices is shrinking as corporate dentistry just keeps growing. And that pressure makes it more important than ever for independent practices like yours to have a strategic edge, a real reason for patients and staff to choose you over them.
And that really gets to the heart of the mission here. It's not just about surviving, it's about thriving. The goal is to use technology and practical systems to actually tilt the playing field back in favor of the independent dentist, the one who truly prioritizes patient relationships and community ties.
Because your ultimate advantage, the thing they can't copy, is your people. A well-led, highly engaged, and loyal team creates a patient experience that a big, impersonal chain simply cannot replicate. And that's the whole point here, to give you the expert systems you need to build that exact team.
So that leaves us with one final question. Are you ready to stop just managing staffing problems and start building a practice that truly shines? One that's powered by a team that actually loves coming to work every single day? Because that, right there, is the real potential we're talking about.